Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's August 28th, 2023. Great to be with all of you today. My name is Bob Lang, and I run explosiveoptions.net and a great chat room, a spread trader product that Sam DeMarco is just doing amazing work with, and my EO service and so forth. All three of these obviously are available. We have a few more days left of our Deuces Wild promotion. So go to the Deuces Wild link on the Explosive Options website to jump on board, and you'll get 2 weeks for $22. I got a short time with you this morning. I have to make a quick pickup in a little while, about a half an hour from now. So that's why I'm coming at you early as opposed to canceling it today. We know markets actually, let's see where we're at here right now. We're up about 10 handles this morning. Dow is up about 100, Nasdaq up about 53, and we can see that we're trying to follow through from Tuesday's late rally. Actually, the late rally started about noon. It just sort of creeped up. Let's take a look at that on the chart over here. And you can see, looking back over here, you can see what the action looked like on Friday. We fell sharply and hit our low by about 11 o'clock in the morning, and we just slowly and steadily made a move back up, and then late afternoon made a good move up towards the highs of the session, and pulled back a little bit in the last 20 minutes to finish at about 44. Looks like 44.14 on the futures. As of now, though, we're near the highs of the session from overnight. The volatility futures are heading lower, and as you know, this is a regular week, but we're coming into a holiday shortened week next week. So Monday will be the market will be closed for in observance of Labor Day, and as I've noticed in the past, we often see volatilities on the decline as we head into a long weekend. So don't be surprised, everyone, to see the markets rally a little bit. We are at the end of the month as well, too. Thursday is the last trading day for August. Friday is the first trading day for September. So we could see a little bit of movement and volatility to the downside. If we get a big pop in volatility, say today or tomorrow, we're up a little bit on volatility today, about 2%, 31 cents. On the VIX cash. The VIX futures down a little bit this morning, so a little bit of a differential over here. There is quite a bit of separation between the two, of course. Before today, it was about $1.80. Now it's back down to $1 differential. So we're going to see that start to narrow as we get to the middle part of September. But first things first, we got to finish up the month of August. And of course, the month of August is a big month for me, right? Because if we follow through on the MACD monthly chart, when that prints at the end of the day on Thursday, August 31st, it's going to, in my mind, give us a reading that we're into a new bull market or not, right? And if we close poorly for the next 4 days and the MACD monthly comes down and crosses back under the thick line crosses under the thin line, we'll see that I'll show that to you, that chart to you on Thursday, excuse me. Then it's a near miss. But as it is right now, it looks like we're going to be heading into a new bull market. Now, remember one thing: heading into a new bull market doesn't necessarily mean we go up every single day for the rest of our lives, right? To the contrary, all it simply means is we start using the bull playbook. We put the bear playbook aside and we start to use the bull playbook, right? And that's simply. You could be a little bit more aggressive on the bull side. You don't have to take as much protection. Always have protection on, as far as I'm concerned. I do. Use up some more of your cash, and you can be a little bit. The market will be a little bit more forgiving in a bull market than it is in a bear market, right? So, all of that said, we have to be paying attention to what's happening this week and into next week. September and October have notoriously been bad months for the stock market. In fact, I think September is like one of the worst months of the calendar year. So So here we go. We have again, we have the markets up a little bit this morning. We should see nice movement on the Dow Industrials thanks to 3M. They got a settlement which is a lot lower than it was expected. Tesla's up a little bit this morning. You can see a little bit of a bid under Amazon and some of these other names. Meta's up $1 and so forth. So we do have quite a bit of earnings coming out later on this week. We have CrowdStrike, which is a name that I've been playing a lot over the past year or so. Okta is coming out on Wednesday after the close, so is Chewy and Salesforce as well too, along with Five Below and Viva. Five Below got smashed last time they reported earnings. Of course, tomorrow night, Tuesday night, we'll have Ambarella, which is a semiconductor company, Box, and the two Hewlett-Packard companies, HPQ and HPE. And then Broadcom and Lulu and MongoDB. MongoDB we did pretty well with last time around on earnings. They'll be coming out on Thursday after the close. So don't forget, this week is all about jobs, right? Friday is the August employment report. We'll have some job data coming in front of that from the JOLTS, from the ADP, and also from jobless claims, of course. And so all of that information is going to give us something of a read into what Friday's non-farm payroll is going to look like. So it's going to be an interesting week. Don't rest on your laurels here. Just got to pay attention to what's happening in front of you. I want to share with you this chart here. This is one that we've talked about quite a bit lately, and this is the new highs, new lows on the Nasdaq, and it's still clustering over here to the downside. Practically the whole month of August has been under zero, right? And so that that's troublesome here, obviously, but the markets have been coming down with it. So the one problem we would have had if there was a huge divergence would mean if this indicator continues to slide and show lower numbers and the markets were going up, that would be a huge divergence, and that would be a huge warning flag. Fortunately, we've seen the markets actually correcting along with this indicator. So when this stops going down, or else it starts moving right back up again through zero, I think the Nasdaq is going to start moving upwards again as well too. We've also seen the. I'm going to go back to this chart here, and we'll take a look at the oscillators here. We were at a deep oversold reading. Now, I told you guys last week, with that oversold reading, there was going to be a whopper of a rally at some point in time, right? Maybe it happened last week with that big, huge reversal on Wednesday. But we did have a nice bounce off of the lows in the Nasdaq, McClellan oscillator, and also the New York Stock Exchange oscillators as well too. Basically what we have here is a market that's recovered from a deep oversold reading, and with that, when we get back above zero on this oscillator line, then we could certainly get a move towards some higher levels on the index. So that's going to be it. Again, I have to go pick somebody up here in about 20 minutes. So I appreciate you guys sharing a little bit of time with me today. Have a great day. Be careful out there. Keep some protection on, of course, as always. And just play the market. Play it what's coming at you. Don't be crazy. Don't put a lot of risk out there on the table. Just go with what's coming at you, and be careful and cautious. Take your profits and move on to the next day. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you guys all back on Thursday morning. Take care. Bye. People on their way to work, what do you expect?